music. And cassettes and 8-tracks are just a thing of the past. With CDs, MP3s, and iPods, the vehicles for choice for enjoying music these days.
National Record Store Day is this Saturday, and here to tell us all about it, and the resurgence of records is local vinyl store owner Jay Levin. Jay, welcome. It's like a trip down memory lane, man.
Thank y'all for having me.
It's great to see you.
Hopefully it'll be a good trip.
Yeah. Tell us about vinyl and what you are so passionate about it for.
Well, there's various reasons, but the first thing people usually say is the sound, that they like the sound of a record. There's nothing quite like the analog sound. I once read an analogy, I think it was Neil Young saying, the difference between digital sound and analog sound is like looking at the blue sky through your own eyes and looking at a picture of the blue sky. Looking at the sky being the analog, the picture being digital sound.
Great analogy.
That is a great analogy. My favorite thing about records has always been the cover art and the liner notes, because it was just great stuff to read. That's how we learned about artists then.
Well, to me, that's the main difference, because I'm not a sound person, so I can't really tell the difference in sound. But the packaging is what really makes a record great. I mean, I brought CDs of a couple iconic records along with the album.
Sure.
Sgt. Pepper's and the CDs. You can, just the cover itself. On a CD, you can't see that Shirley Temple is kind of hiding under Lucille Ball. But on the album, I mean, that's the way it was designed, 12 inches by 12 inches.
And not to see it on this.
And then this is Sticky Fingers by the Rolling Stones. That's a cover that Andy Warhol designed.
It was very controversial when it came out.
It's a controversy. We won't discuss why. It's actually got a zipper on the front of it.
A little zipper.
And the CD, that's a collector's edition CD, which has a zipper also, but it's sort of laughable, the difference between that little CD cover and the zipper and the album. I mean, it was designed to be 12 by 12, not to be 4 by 4.
Absolutely.
And tell us about the resurgence that you're seeing now with vinyl.
Well, that's why I started the business, because I was seeing this happening, and for those reasons. First of all, the sound. There's been a bit of a backlash. I could see that happening with digital downloads. The sound, again, for one thing. The fact that you don't have, if you downloaded music, you have the music, but you don't have anything tangible. You don't have anything to hold on to. Mm-hmm. And that's one of the things that people like to do. They like to go home, look at the album while they play it.
Unsleeve it.
Unsleeve it. And the things that you can do with packaging also, if you think about it, like the zipper. This is a new album. A lot of people don't understand that they're doing new albums today. Almost every artist today puts their record out on vinyl. And what they'll do is include an MP3 card in it. Some may actually include, the drive-by truckers here, they put the CD in their album. But they'll include an MP3 card so you can go home and download it. You have it on your computer, but
you also play it, because a lot of the hardware isn't available these days.
Right, but this guy, this is one of the most critically acclaimed albums of these series, a country artist named Jamie Johnson. He took it even a step further. And what he's done is called, he's broken it into a black album and a white album. Mm-hmm. If you open it up, these are the pellets that go into making a record.
Oh, so he's showing us how it's done.
And this is the final record. And then if you open it up even further, it shows all the parts that go into making a record. And because it's on two CDs, the black album and the white album, you can't get that onto 2 records. So he's got a black album, he's got a white album.
You can be much more, much more inventive.
And he's also, because you had to go to another album, a third album, to get 2 CDs on it, he's got
a black and a white.
It's called a split,
like an Oreo
color vinyl is what that's called.
Well, quickly, can you tell us about the care and taking care of vinyl? Because you've got fingerprints all over this one, and how do we store them? Do we store them laying down, sitting up? Because we don't want to destroy our collection.
You always want to store them upright.
Sitting upright.
Like a book.
Okay.
Okay. So over time they'll warp if you have them sitting like this.
Mm-hmm. We don't want to do that. And then what about making sure that they're static free and give us the best analog sound we can get?
Well, a really dirty record, and this is an old record that's got fingerprints on it, and it's been around for a long time.
A lot of listens.
I just use alcohol, just isopropyl alcohol, just 90% isopropyl alcohol, a paper towel.
Simple.
And you just rub it around.
That's just cleaning it right up.
Takes it right off.
Looks just like new.
Now, before you play a record, you should always to clean the dust that collects from static electricity.
So you don't
It's
get
the old
pops.
dishwasher. I've had this for 35 years.
I'll send that one of those somewhere.
They still make them. There's one over here. We sell them in the store. We sell
Look at that.
several a week.
Awesome.
Same exact design.
Jim,
Don't
thank you.
change them at all.
We appreciate
Thanks so
it.
much. We're going to be in the deep groove a little bit later
That's
on.
it. We got some information right here. Celebrate National Record Store Day this weekend by finding exclusive vinyl. Just log on to our website, WTVR.com/VTM. Now we're a guy who knows a thing or two about vinyl.
Yeah, Bill
Bill.
Bell.
Bill's Picks is presented by SunTrust.
Spun a few of those. All right, here's what's spinning around town this weekend. Got a couple of things for you to check out. We're going to start off with something that's kind of